Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. So we've got our second steel production facility completed. I paved it, and I'm going to do this from now on. And at some point I might go back and pave the stuff that I've already built, but I don't know. We'll see. I also picked up all the science packs, space science packs that we had at the rocket area and took them back to the main base so we can keep the mining productivity going. That's going to help us to keep the ore flowing as quickly as possible. We've already had a couple trains come in to pick up steel, so that's all working well. And actually I can see now that we're over the threshold and there's no train scheduled yet, so that probably means that at the moment at least we're making steel quickly enough to keep things running. But we are struggling to keep the iron ore coming in. If we check our production numbers, let's look at the last 10 minutes, let's say. We're producing 33,000 and consuming 35. So that means that the stockpile that we previously had is dwindling because we're consuming more than we're getting out of the ground. And that reminds me, one thing I forgot to do was to put that mine that we just made on the resource monitor. There we go. So let's get that done. And then today I want to set up a couple more iron mines. Copper one's getting low. Everything else is looking pretty good. Oh, I need to get out of my plane in order for this to work. And this is iron 4. There we go. Okay. So where should we put the next mine? This would be a good one. And again, we're going to prioritize size over richness. There's one here, which is a little bit richer, but it's much smaller. So I think we'll take this one. This will be iron 5. All right, so we need to get over towards Depot 2 in the train. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll take the train. Put my stone brick in there. Let's get a bunch of mining drills. We'll get 500 if I've got them. Where I'm going to have problems is with the blue belts. Okay, well, I know one thing that would help. Upgrading that would be something good to do. Oh, look at that. We're waiting for lubricant. Okay. Where's my refinery? It's down here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get some more lubricant being made. Or at least let's get it made more quickly. I think we could probably double that without too much trouble. Okay, so now that's got a speed of 0.55. Without the modules, it's 1. So let's figure out how much speed we need to get that back to a 1. Okay, just 1. Okay. And then we'll just throw some speed modules in here. I've got a lot of petroleum. If we end up getting backed up on light oil, then I'll just... Okay, yeah, that's still faster, and then we'll also get 20% productivity. Okay, we'll see how we do with that. Let's see if my belts are getting made any faster by doing it this way. It's a little better. I think it needs to be faster. Let's replace one of those modules. Of course, I might just end up running out of heavy oil. Yeah, I mean, you can see how fast it makes 20. So every cycle of this, I'm going to get one belt. And that's a cycle time of 1. So I need this to be crafting speed of 2.5 in order to keep up. All right, so let's replace one of those productivities with a speed module. 2.3, that's still a little too slow. Okay, well here, let's do this. Okay, that should be good. Because now we're at crafting speed close to 2, but we have 30% productivity bonus, which is going to get it up to around 2.5, 2.6. And hopefully we'll be able to keep up with the heavy oil. And looks like light oil is still getting consumed quickly enough. All right. And this is running a bit faster. All right. Well, anyway, it's enough of that for now. So I may have to, when we set up these additional mines, we may have to come back later to finish the belts. Then again, let's take a look over here. Yeah, some of these belts are pretty close to full, so I don't think we could do this with blue belts. All right, so we need to go over to there. So I think I'll extend the rail across the bottom here. So I'll head toward Depot 2 and then switch to manual mode when we get close. The other thing that would help is if I stopped using iron ore in my main base, because I'm not getting any productivity boost over there on the plates that I'm using in the main base, and I'm using a lot of them. And I forgot to switch to manual. Okay. And here I want to put the straight through section. There we go. There, in case I want to join it up there later. And then the rest of the way from here, I'll just use plain old straight rail sections. Two lane straight. There we go. Let's grab some more rail. And I forgot to bring the loaders with me. Nothing new there. Okay. And then at this point, I will just do one of these type of stations. let's see. This should be a chain signal. So if it's full, the train will wait here instead of right here and blocking the way out. Okay. All right, so let's copy, we'll copy our pickup station here. Except for the belts, because I'm going to need to feed this from the other side. Oh, cool. Didn't know I had those. And I need an LTN station. There we go. Okay, and this is iron 5. All right, so let's scan this one. Get it added to the resource monitor. I won't destroy this whole forest. Just get rid of the few trees that are in the way. Okay, and then this is going to be renamed to iron 5. You have to get out of that before you can move again. It simulates you being in a vehicle to make that view work. That's why you can't do it when you're already in a vehicle. Okay, so look, this is probably going to be too many drills for a single belt. 27, yeah, 54. Let me check the cheat sheet, but I'm pretty sure 54 drills. I'm pretty sure 54 drills is too many for a blue belt. Let me see. Yeah, for a blue, well, maybe not. For a blue belt, we can get 77. So 54 with productivity will probably be close to okay. How much productivity do I have at this point? Let's see. 44%. Okay. Well, it'll probably be saturated. But that's okay. You know, as we mine it out, it'll get, some of the miners will stop working and eventually it'll work itself out. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this a little more efficiently this time. I'm going to put a blue belt in here. We'll put power poles. This time I will make an effort to line them up since we're going to tile this. It's a little more important that way. There. And then I'm going to copy this whole thing. There. And then I'm just going to duplicate it. And then I'll trim up the stuff that's no longer needed. And then you'll notice that it won't even try to place mining drills where there's nothing to be mined. And then we just have to get rid of all the extra power poles and belts and stuff that get placed where they're not needed. All right, so all this, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then all these power poles. Okay, so I feel like that was probably faster than doing it the way that I normally do. All right, so now we're going to need to go back and get more supplies. So let me pull into the station so I can back out the other way. Did I rename that? Yeah. Okay. I don't need to refill on drills. In fact, I think I'll get rid of my drills now. I know I talked about setting up 2 mines, but I'm just going to set up this one for now. And then I'd like to get to work on high-tech science packs. And if we're continuing to run low, then, you know, it's easy enough to set up additional mines. Okay, well, I've got 400 and some belts. It's still going rather slowly. Still waiting for lubricant. Okay, awesome. I think what I'll do is I'll give science a rest for now. And hopefully that will allow more lubricant to be used for making these belts. Because we do use a lot of the lubricant up here for making science packs. Or no, that's for bots. I know we use lubricant for some of the science packs. Yeah, for the production science packs. We just did that, right? Where are those? Is that these? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's for these engines. So if these engines stop consuming lubricant, then there'll be more available to make the belts, which is what I need more critically right now. All right, so let's go back to iron 5. And I'm going to set up a passenger station there too. But to do that, I think I'm going to have to flip the pickup station. Oh no, it'll stay the same way. I want to put the loading station on the north side and the passenger station on the south side so that I don't have to jump with the belts across my passenger station. Oh, that's terrible. Look at that. It's unloading all my stuff. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, good. Yeah, it's for ore only. All right, so I'm going to do one of these. You know what? I'll just have it jump over. That's fine. Okay, so this will be, instead of hella badass, it'll be Iron 5 PAX. Although I think hella badass is a much better name, to be honest with you. Okay, and somewhere around here I've got proper signaling for that type of situation. Here we go. At least I think it's proper. It might not be. What the? Okay, that's weird. Okay, that looks right. So let's send this to Iron 5 PAX. No path. Oh, okay. That's because this one is not two-way. Got these on the wrong side. Okay, I think that's better. Why doesn't that one work? I would need one there. That one's okay. That one's only going out. Oh. Okay, I think that's right. All right, let's see if we can get this finished here. Okay, that looks good now. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 belts. So what I can do is if I combine these into one here, now I have 9 belts coming in. And if I do the same over here, I will have 8. And as we all know, 8 is the magic number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. All right, so eight to 8 balancer. Upgrade. And I'm probably not going to have quite enough belt to get this done. That is really annoying. That when you hit this one the first time, it moves down and you have to relocate your mouse. This thing should pop up below it. That's really just kind of an annoyance. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's move these 4 on the near side. We'll put those there. Okay, so this one can go there. That one will go there. All right, so this is how we need to feed these in. And I'm out of belt. Okay, so I'll finish the rest of this offline, and in the next episode, we will get started working on high-tech science packs. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.